Hello mga bisadya, good day. Good day na takaron kay it's about 10:30 in the morning. So good day to everyone. This is once again your friend. My name is Eric Aniga and I am from Southern Leyte. Puro nga adjaw-adjaw unja-unja. Bisadyang dako, and I would like to welcome you all to my channel, ang Bisadya Frederick Aniga. Well, karon pa taning balik og hisgot about something that is serious in nature, because in the past videos that I uploaded, puro to mga lakwat sa mga suri-suri, because during that time I just wanted you to have a glimpse of our place in Southern Leyte and also in Leyte area, including Ormoc City. But this time, I would like to go back to the usual setup. I am here in my living room and I would like to discuss with you something that is serious in nature. And so, I hope that you will like this video and also share this video so that other people may also be able to watch this. And of course, subscribe my channel, Frederick Aniga, ang Bisadya. Well, as many of us know, it is a common knowledge that the cases on COVID-19 is rising in the past weeks, and in fact in the National Capital Region, including Metro Manila and the neighboring provinces, there is an extension of the ECQ, or the Enhanced Community Quarantine, until April 30, and this is a move in order to curb or control the increase of COVID-19 cases in this area. Here in our place in Sugod, we are alarmed because of cases of COVID-19. In fact, 2 days ago, I learned personally that there are about 12 cases of COVID-19 in the town of Sugod, and this included hospital workers, nurses in one of the hospitals, because accordingly, one of the patients, or there were 2 patients admitted to that hospital who were COVID-19 positive, and so they contaminated the rest of the staff of the hospital. That is why there are 12 cases, and as per information, as of this moment, the hospital is being closed for sanitation purposes. So, even if Sugod is a rural area, it is a province, and yet the problem on COVID-19 is also very evident. Siguro ang usa ka mga problema or factors why these cases arise is because the discipline. One thing that really very important in our fight against COVID-19 is discipline. Each member of the community must be disciplined, thinking and knowing in our heart and in our mind that we at the moment are not in a normal situation. We are currently in a battle against a COVID-19, an enemy that cannot be seen. Pero kung atong tan-awon ang pamudyo sa mga tao dinhi sa probinsya, it seems that people think and feel that everything is normal. That is why they tend not to observe and follow the IATF protocols and the DOH guidelines pertaining to physical distancing, wearing of face masks and face shields, or perhaps the washing of hands. These are the most efficient ways and effective ways to combat COVID-19, and yet kasagaran sa mga tao atong makit-an nga they are just taking this for granted, and that is why cases of COVID-19 cannot be avoided. Another factor that added up to the possibility of the transmission of COVID-19 is the guidelines or the executive order issued by the National IATF that is suspending or easing the guidelines pertaining to travel. Because as you see, since March 1, 2021, it is now easier to travel from one island of the country to another or one region to another because they eased up the requirement of the documents like medical certificate or certificate of acceptance and other documents that were usually required or that were required before when we were still in the GCQ or ECQ. That is why for now it is easier for a person to travel from one province to the other or from one island of the country to another. And this has made the transmission of COVID-19 easier. Why? Because we are not aware that a person entering our province is already a carrier of the virus. Take note that there are people who might be infected with the virus and yet there are no physical evidence because the person is asymptomatic. A person is asymptomatic if he has the virus, he is infected by the virus and yet he is not physically affected by it. Meaning to say there are no symptoms of COVID-19. Normally, if a person is affected by COVID-19 and his immune system is not strong enough to fight COVID-19, then a person or that person will show symptoms like cold, sore throats, the loss of appetite, fever, and other symptoms. But for asymptomatic, these symptoms are not evident. So a person may be walking around, moving around, engaging with people, not knowing that he or she is carrying the virus. And so other people will be contaminated without their knowledge. So these are the situations that cause the proliferation of the virus in our place. So long as the people will not be disciplined enough, will not be disciplined in order to keep themselves away from other people, strictly observing physical distancing, wearing face mask or face shield when they get out of their houses, or washing their hands. So we are all vulnerable to COVID-19. So no matter how hard the government will do its campaign against COVID-19, no matter how many lockdowns will be done in any places, so long as people will not themselves be disciplined, then nothing will happen. Now, the president has projected that many Filipinos will still die in the future if we will not listen to all these guidelines and put these into practice. So long as we will choose to embrace the usual lives that we had before COVID-19, then we are all vulnerable. Whether we like it or not, we are all vulnerable to COVID-19. So the important thing here is all of us can be contaminated by COVID-19. You may not be going out of your house. You may be keeping yourself safe and doing all these things in order for you to be safe from COVID-19. But if there is one member in your family, only one member in your family who is going out and not being careful, then all of you is deemed to be contaminated by COVID-19. So being careful and being alert against COVID-19 is not an effort for only one person, but for everybody. Because if there is one person contaminated, then that person can also contaminate the rest of the community. So, in our drive against COVID-19, the effort must not only come from the government, from our local government, from the members of the BERT, from the members of the IATF, but it has to come from all the members of the community. It must be a concerted effort from all the members of the community so that all of us, everybody of us will help together in order to prevent the contamination and the transmission of COVID-19. I am one with the government calling all the Filipinos, calling all our kababayans that we will help each other. Sometimes we just have to deny ourselves. Sometimes we just have to deny what we need and what we want, because what we have to take into consideration is the safety of everybody. Forget about gatherings. Forget for a moment, forget about birthday parties and other occasions, because at this point in time, these are the opportunities for COVID to be transmitted. When we are grouping together, when we are gathered together for any reason, party, celebration, meetings, and other reasons that people will gather together, this is an opportunity for COVID-19 to be transmitted. That is why as of this moment, we just have to deny these things. We just have to avoid all these occasions and activities and choose to be aloof and be safe in our individual houses. I hope that my message is clear, and I hope that my message will be received by open heart, open mind, and open ear. Hinaot pa unta nga doon na mo'y nakatunan sa akong sharing karong adlaw. Daghang salamat sa imong pagpaminaw, o kindly share this video to others so that they will also learn and realize the value of discipline and the value of cooperation. Without these important elements, cooperation, discipline, then all our efforts will be futile. Okay? So this has been your friend Eric Aniga. Daghang salamat kaadyo sa imong pagtan-aw sa akong video, and please click the share button so that this can also be seen by other people, and like also this video, and of course please subscribe my channel. I already have, as of this moment, I already have 72 subscribers, ug daghang salamat sa mga subscribers. Nako, 72 na ang akong mga subscribers. Thank you so much, and until the next video, daghang salamat ug maadjong buntag natong tanan. Be safe, everyone. Bye-bye.